Okay.
Okay. Hey! Hi! Welcome back to the channel
Of Kara.
of Kara Squared.
I'm Kara.
Yes, and I am Kara as well. We posted a poll on our question box thing on our Instagrams yesterday of questions that we thought you guys might want to ask us. So we thought we would drink some champagne
And answer them.
and answer them. And please don't drink if you're not at least 21 years old.
Yes. Stay responsible. I just turned 21 yesterday, so I'm okay.
Two.
Oh my god. That was not that bad.
He likes to say, yay! There's also a baby in the building, so if you hear anything,
A baby and a dog.
what it is. And a dog.
Cheers.
Oh, here we go. Cheers. Oh, wait, eyeballs. So, Kara and I have been friends 5-6 years.
Has it been that long?
Yeah. We've been friends for a long time. We have a lot of similarities. We worked at the same places, went to school at the same places. We like the same things. Our birthdays are like 4 days
5 days
apart, 4 or 5 days apart. We both do hair. We both do hair extensions. To be more specific, we both own our own, I don't know, whole salon. She has a salon suite. She's just 2 hours down the road.
So I woke up and drove in this morning because I love her.
To film this video.
And she sent me sad little gift things. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
The jiffy things.
Like, come on, please.
They were like sad eyes, and I was like, no, I have to go.
Yeah. And I told you I would come see you next week.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll just fire off the questions. We have our lovely.
Can you scoot over so I can see you?
Can we see your face?
No, like
Come
this
this
way.
Yes. Okay.
All right, brown or blonde?
I don't understand the question.
Well, I'm brown and she's blonde.
So both.
To be more
We go both ways.
Like what color hair we like to color? Maybe blonde for sure.
Blonde.
I don't understand the question. Next.
Mustard or mayo?
Mayo. Miracle Whip.
I never know the difference. Apparently, there's a big difference, though.
There's a huge.
There's a huge difference, but I would never know.
Okay, well that's good for you because I can tell by
Yeah.
smelling my hot dog if it's Miracle Whip.
Hot dog.
I don't mess with Miracle Whip.
Okay, so we like what's it
Mayo.
called? Mayo. No. It was Miracle Whip or
Or just mayo.
oh, okay.
Like regular traditional mayonnaise.
Okay, nice.
Describe the moment that you were going to make a career out of doing hair.
I failed out of college.
Me too. When I finished hair school and I moved home and I was working at Onstage, I was working the front desk and I just remember like watching all the girls do hair and I was just like I just thought they were like so cool. It's almost like being in middle school and like going to the like high school football games, like watching the like high school cheerleaders and you're like think they're just like you want to be them when you get to high school.
We both graduated high school, went to college. We both went to Blinn
Yes.
for like a semester or so.
I was there for 4 semesters.
Okay, I was there for 1.5. And then I went to cosmetology school, and then I started working out on stage, but the one in the Woodlands, and she was at the one in Beaumont.
Yeah.
I just ended up actually falling in love with hair. For a second, I was scared I wouldn't, but it worked out. I absolutely love my job now. So.
Yeah.
Cheers to
fun.
that.
Favorite Starbucks drink?
Depends on the time
Let
of day.
me answer Kara's. What is it, a red eye?
Wow. Yeah, sometimes.
With like 3 shots of espresso, it's cocaine.
It's a red eye.
She might as well just do cocaine.
I do like a dollop of cream sometimes. Like I'll show you.
You know what's funny?
Like this
is
much cream.
This morning when I realized that I was going to come over, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to wake up at Kara's house and she's going to make me coffee, but I'm going to want creamer and she's going to do
I
it.
have creamer.
Do you?
Yeah. Cane
Okay.
sugar.
Okay.
Because I knew you were coming.
See, because
Just did that already. Okay. I do like that drink, but I also like the caramel macchiato on ice, quad shot, upside down.
I don't
It's
know
also
what that
cocaine.
is.
It is very
I
strong.
don't really like Starbucks.
Yeah, you had Chick-fil-A coffee.
I want Chick-fil-A iced coffee. Or like coffee at home. Like I want to make my coffee at home.
What led you guys to the hair industry?
Failing out of college.
That kind of thing, yeah. I'm an esthetician. Any tips y'all can give me on opening a salon?
Is she a new esthetician?
Build a
She just said
clientele
she's
and
an
do it.
esthetician.
Okay. If you're new, build a clientele up at either a commission salon or like maybe rent a small suite or
Get comfortable behind the chair before you take on like being comfortable with somebody else's clients too.
Right.
You know?
or like find somebody that you admire that you live around and like reach out to them to see if they need like an assistant and assist them. Like you'd be surprised how many people like either need an assistant or just like want someone to like pour into and like pour all their knowledge into and like help, you know, catapult their career. I know that's like one of my favorite things to do with all my like employees and like assistants I've had in the past and stuff. Like I love like helping them.
You get to a point where you want to help other people grow.
Right. If you're new, hold off on like diving into like opening a salon suite or a spa or whatever. And if you're experienced, a tip is just like work hard, be honest, answer your phone when your clients call. Always be learning.
They're going to be glued to this thing.
Yes. Don't ever be like unteachable. Is that a word? Like
always
be teachable. Like don't ever think you know.
You can always learn something from somebody. Like I could learn something from my assistant. You know, like there's always something to learn from somebody regardless of where they are in their career.
Right. Like one of my assistants taught me how to like wrap the towel around our clients' heads. So she's so good at wrapping the towels around our clients' heads. Like they come back to my chair, it's like so pretty and perfect and tight.
It's like things that you forget along the way.
Like Lauren,
when Lauren washes my clients' hair, they're like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever." And when I do it, they're probably just like, "Are you done with it?" Like,
so actually, I want to go back. You know, kind of what led you into the hair industry. Yes, you dropped out of college, but let's kind of touch up on like what other things could you have done? Like if you were not doing hair, what would be your other career
I was
choice?
supposed to be a nurse.
I would have found my way into fashion. There's no way I could have done anything else. Or interior design, but I'm not as good at it as I think I am. I'm learning that.
I was supposed to be a nurse. I was going to nursing school. Obviously, it didn't work out.
Yeah, there's no way I could have been a nurse.
Like I don't really know an answer. It's like now that
I'm doing hair, like I couldn't picture myself doing anything else.
What's the question? Are you okay? She's okay. There's a puppy dog. You like your puppy? You should subscribe to my channel.
She's not my dog.
You don't want some Verve Chloe?
Chloe.
She has a little mat right here.
Yeah, I know. I need to cut it out.
Okay. What's the question?
So now that you guys have opened your new salons, have you seen your social life change for the better or for the worse?
I feel like there's a lot of parts to that question.
Yeah.
Answer them. Let's.
Okay.
It's like it depends on it depends on the person, but it sucks sometimes when you lose friends from it. But
Correct.
You realize in the end you gain friends so much better than you could have ever imagined.
Right. I've lost friends just from like me being so involved in work and just not having the same interests as a lot of my friends from the past. And I just kind of found myself just like not having a lot in common with certain people. And it's like neither one of us were like really interested in like what each other had
To say.
talk about. And it wasn't a bad thing. And it's
It wasn't
not,
anything bad. You just sit down and they start talking about something, and you're like,
I don't want to talk about
and then you start talking about something, and
and
you're
you
like,
see them glaze over, and you're just kind of like, why are we doing this? I mean, I've lost friends that either they're like just jealous. I mean, I hate to say it.
It's such an uncomfortable conversation to have because it's like you push yourself and you learn and you grow. Like you're gonna lose people along the way.
Yeah, and it's like that's what life's about. It's like a journey, and but I've also made a lot of really, really good friends through being through being like a professional and like just reaching out to certain people like within like the community and like within my industry. That we just have a lot in common, and I can like confide in them in some things, and I've made more, I feel like more adult
relationships,
like mature relationships, and like talk about things that like
they're interesting
matter.
for the both of y'all.
Yes.
Like y'all can both hold a conversation.
Yeah. And like nothing against like friends from my past. Like I still have a lot of love in my heart for a lot of people from my past. I've noticed like both parties like just drift apart. You know, like we don't check in on each other as much. We don't hang out as much.
I don't love you.
Yeah, it's just like
for you.
we're just doing different things, and like we're just on different paths and different journeys. And but I also like I do a lot of fun stuff. I mean, as far as being social, I guess we go out a lot.
We FaceTime a lot. She's lying.
We FaceTime a lot. What else do we do? We travel a lot.
How do you guys deal with jealousy within the beauty and hair community? Fucking Barbara.
We gotta just take another drink for that one. But the jealousy is real.
It's so weird to me because I genuinely want everybody to be successful and happy. I have news for every hairdresser out there. There's enough heads to go around for everybody.
So many heads of hair.
There is enough male clients. There is enough gray root touch-ups. There is enough extension clients. There is enough highlight.
There's enough blondes. Like there are so many people.
Yes.
Like you do not need to worry about running out of heads of hair.
Because for every person that you lose, there's about 3 more standing behind them that you can get in your chair. I don't know. I've never looked at people around me and what they're doing, especially like in Southeast Texas. I just like my entire career, I've just like had my blinders on and like
She's always been really good at that.
I'm gonna like do what I want to do, and this is what I have my eyes set on, and this is what I'm going for. And if you want to go over here and talk shit and do whatever over here and trash my name,
over here.
Oh well. Like don't get me wrong. Some stuff does bother me, and I go home and I bitch my boyfriend about it. I call her and we on the phone for 3 hours about it. As she talks about the ledge, like stuff like that. But it blows my mind that people can be like that.
Yeah. I mean, even it's everywhere. So I mean, even her saying, in Southeast Texas, this, that, or the other. I mean,
the Woodlands, it's the same if not worse.
It's the same if not worse. I mean, I'm building with like 30 other hairstylists right now, so.
And people are a lot bougier over there.
Oh my god.
A lot bougier. So
everybody always wants something they can't have. So if somebody's doing better than them, it's like, oh, I'm going to attack her and her character, but also I'm going to go do the exact same that she's doing.
Right.
So I hate you, and I can't believe you do this, and you do this, and you do that. But
I'm going to go get certified.
Also, I'm literally going to go do the exact same.
I'm going to go get certified in extensions. I'm going to go buy that pair of shoes. I'm going to decorate my salon exactly like yours. But I'm going to talk shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk shit.
I hate you, but I'm gonna do.
But I'm gonna go do exactly what you've done.
Because
one more time.
You see it all the time. You almost have to if you want to just move forward and not let it affect your day-to-day life, you have to just grow a callus to it and put your blinders on and just move forward and focus on yourself and the people that do care about you and do want you to be better. Like that's why we call each other 17 times a day.
I mean, we handle it. We don't really handle it. Like we don't really.
We put time limits on things. Like, we don't really bitch about things. Sorry, I just said a cuss word.
We can say that.
For more than, like, a day.
Yeah. It's like, we're not talking about that anymore. On to next. What trip are we going on next?
Yeah.
How did you guys build your clientele?
And standing all day long and taking every single thing that is put in the books and not saying no, doing a badass job every single time, not eating lunch.
Putting your all into everything you do. Even if you don't want it. We have YouTubed how to cut this kind of haircut in the back room and then gone out 10 minutes later and done it. In the beginning, it's just what you have to do. Like, to gain that confidence behind the chair to be able to pick and choose what you want, you've got to do it all first.
Yeah. And we're at the point now where we have picked and chosen what we want to do, because without sounding cocky, our time is so high in demand. And we've gotten to the points where we can say, like, I only want to do creative color and extensions, and that's all we do.
So kind of touching back on clientele, how do you guys deal with a difficult client?
It depends on the level of
situation.
difficulty. I have told clients straight up, I don't think we're a good fit. And you can just kind of word it like, we're just not a good fit. I'm
going to refer you to this person.
I'm going to refer you to this person. I think they're going to be able to get you where you want to be. I think y'all just hit it off a lot better, things like that. It's not a bad thing. Hairdressers have been so brainwashed to, like, the client's the prize. The client's the prize.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I'm
the prize.
I'm the prize. Like, you're seeking me out. I should be able to tell you yes or no.
Just as there's, how we just said earlier, there's so many clients to go around. There are so many hairdressers to go around too. Like, if one client, like, every time they come in, you're like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to do Susie's hair right now. Don't do it. Like, I don't want to go to work and hate my job.
Right. Well, like, I've had clients too, like, we could just never get on the same page as far as the outcome of her hair. It's like I felt like every single time I did her hair, she didn't like it. So I asked her one day, I said, why do you even come to me?
Yeah.
You never like your hair. And she said, it's because I like you. Like, I like hanging out with you. And I'm like, well, you come get your hair done to get your hair done. Yeah, like, we can still be friends.
Yeah.
We can go to lunch. We can hang out. Like, I'm not mad at you. I want you to
be happy.
Yeah,
I want stressful on like that.
You're spending your time, your money. Like, I want you to be happy more than I want you to just, like, have someone to hang out with for 2 hours every 8 weeks. You know what I mean? So, and we're still friends. Me and that person, we still hang out. We just don't. I just don't do her hair.
Well, that's an
it
easy
wasn't
way
a
for it to end.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets crazy, and sometimes people.
The worst
don't like
client
it.
I ever had to fire. She had been my client for probably like 2 years. She had sent me a bunch of clients, and like I enjoyed hanging out with her, but she got an attitude with my assistant.
Yeah, I remember that.
Absolutely not. Like,
Don't
I
be
have
rude to
zero
our
room
assistants.
for disrespect. Like, I don't care how old you are. I don't care who you are, where you come from. Like, we don't disrespect people in my salon. So if that's the case, then there's the door. I would never go into someone's space and disrespect them.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. I don't care how much I don't like you. I would never, like, there's a line.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes people just have bad days too. Like, I've had clients, like, they just come in and they have an attitude with me, and I've been their client. They've been with me for years and years, and I'll text them the next day, like,
are you okay?
Hey, what's up? And they're like, oh my God, I got a public friend, or oh my God, like, I got my grades back, and they weren't as good as I thought they were. Whatever it might be,
Well, it's hard because we're in such an industry, like, things get so personal. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, we may ever see you once every 6 weeks, but after 3 years, like, I know you. Yeah. So when you come in and, like, something's wrong, it's
the
like,
energy.
I know I'm just your hairstylist, but, like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, something's wrong.
Yeah. To answer the question, I guess, we don't come across, like, crazy clients a lot of times. But every now and then, I'd say about once a year, I'll get one where I'm just like, woo, we just, like, did not vibe. Like, I ain't your girl, you know what I mean?
Well, in the beginning, I feel like you get a lot more because you're taking on so many different types of people.
Which is also good because like you said, you learn how to deal with it. You learn how to.
So then when it only happens once a year.
Right. So dealing with difficult clients in the beginning and, like, learning so many different types of personalities, like, you're in a learning period of your career. Because
you learn to pick and choose your battles, which ones
you learn what things you should talk about, what things you shouldn't talk about. You learn just how to, like, read people's body language and people's energy, because that matters a lot too.
Getting into the extension world, have any tips?
You're not as good as you think you are.
You suck.
Yeah, no,
I have a video of the first time I tried to bead a row at home on a mannequin. I was using the wrong pliers.
I think you're going backwards too.
I was going, yes, because I sent it to you, and you were like, honey, are you left-handed?
I said, are you left-handed?
I said, no. And you were like, weird.
Try the other side.
Try the other side. So I was using the wrong pliers, and I was on the wrong side of the head. And you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
It's like learning literally how to write in kindergarten.
Yes. It's like learning how to write in cursive. But it's doable.
Neither of us had someone to, like, in person look at do it though. Like, you started doing it before me, so if I had a serious question, like, I would call her, but I didn't want to depend on her, so, like, I still kind of went in blind in a sense, but
I would text her and be like, how's it going?
Yeah. So, like, I had obviously a little bit more guidance than she did, but in the beginning, I
had
no
nobody.
idea what, like, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Also, another tip, do models at first. Like, have the clients, like, I'd say do like 3 models. Have them just pay for their hair, and you do everything else for free, and block out an entire day for the one person. Each person you do. Don't try to do everything all the same day, and then have them bring like 2 or 3 different outfits and take tons of pictures, tons of videos. Have them change, put a jacket on, do something straight. Before you curl their hair, do something straight. Then curl it, do some braids, get as much content as you can
with that one person,
and market the shit out of it. Being a stylist for years and years and then getting into the extension world is very humbling. You realize how, like I said in the beginning, you're not as good as you think you are. You realize how difficult it is to match color. You realize how difficult it is to cut the hair. It is completely different hair cutting than...
Well, I mean, even color. Like, the color takes different... I mean, it's just like 2 separate heads of hair, so what might work on your client's hair isn't going to work on the extension hair. Just practice.
Practice a ton. Get that mannequin head out of your closet.
And
doing extensions is so rewarding. Like, you give people their confidence back. A lot of people lose their hair from surgeries, from postpartum hair loss, from just age in general. Menopause happens, vitamin deficiencies, thyroid issues. People develop things throughout their life. So being able to give a woman their confidence back, and like we turn them around and they're like, I mean, I've had people cry in my chair at least once a week. At least once a week. And it's just like, it's a lot of fun. And that's why I got into it in the first place, because I like to take care of people and love on people and make people be happy.
Kara Baker, describe the overall vibe and aesthetic of your salon, and then after she's done, you do the same thing.
Just very chill. I just want people to come in and to be able to relax and feel comfortable. I mean, I just want people to be able to leave feeling confident, you know, that they loved their hair, that they had a really good experience. And I think that that's something that I've actually, ever since Kara has opened her salon, and I've actually come in and not like got my hair done like a client, but like little things like where her assistant did this or did this. I'm like, oh, I can improve on that. I just want my clients to feel like uber relaxed. Yeah. And I don't want them to be like, and I know you're the same way, like, oh, I can't touch that.
Yes.
Like, when you walk in, I'm like, there's snacks over there, there's drinks over there. Like, if you want anything, like, go get it. Like, I don't want them to ever be like, ma'am, can I go pee really quick? Like, girl, get up and go pee.
Yeah. I don't want you to feel like you just like sat down on a Rolls Royce. I don't want you to feel like you just sat down on like a Mercedes. Like, it's nice, you know, it's nice, but you don't feel like you can't touch anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I want to like be able to have, like, as much as I want to have a relationship with my clients, like, I want Lauren to have a relationship with my clients. Like, in the future, I want other people, like, I just want it to be like this tiny little community when you walk in, and like you feel comfortable like talking to everybody, sitting wherever you want to sit, things like that.
Yeah, I want the overall vibe and energy of my salon is mainly like, which we get a lot of compliments on, is like teamwork. I have 10 people that work here. I want our guests to have the experience of, you know, I can ask anybody for another cup of coffee. I can ask anybody, you know, hey, where'd you get that skirt or whatever. I don't want people to feel like they just have to come in and
sit in their chair
and whatever, and that's it. Don't touch anything else.
And then go move and process somewhere else. And then, like, how you're saying, like, if I'm sitting in a chair and I'm a client, like, I want to be able to look to the stylist next to me. Be like, oh my gosh, like, I really like what you're wearing. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I can only talk to my stylist. I can only communicate with her. I can only listen to her.
And like the little things matter. And I just want it to be like laid back, but also like you feel like you're getting a good experience at the same time. Like something that you prefer your friends and your family to come experience.
What's it like being so cool and perfect?
Super cool and perfect. No,
just answer that
we're
really
like
quick.
the most painfully normal, annoying people you've ever met in your life?
Seriously.
Nothing is cool or perfect about us.
The highlight of our day is FaceTiming each other, I swear.
Well, we put makeup on every single day. So there is no answer to that. Next.
Okay, what is your favorite designer brand and why?
Do I have to pick?
I know your top two.
Okay, well, Chloe's one of my top two.
I knew that was gonna be.
And then I couldn't pick between if I'm feeling like, you know, a little crazy, like if I'm feeling on the wild side,
Gucci.
like I'm gonna go to Gucci. But if I'm feeling really like
Chloe and Gucci for her, whatever. Sure.
if I'm feeling a little more like proper, I'm gonna go to Louis Vuitton, yeah.
I love Valentino a lot because I feel like it's designer and it's classy, but also is edgy.
It's edgy.
Like with all of the like studs and spikes and like
It's very
black leather.
nude recently. Like your
Yes.
Valentino boots that you just got, like
love them.
very, very nude.
But like I feel like not a lot of people buy it.
Okay. Kara Shaver, someone wanted to know if you've ever been in a beauty pageant.
I have been in a beauty pageant. One time I was in a beauty pageant and I forgot that I entered into it, and she's like, "What are you gonna wear?" And I was like, "I don't know." I just literally went in my closet, grabbed a white dress, like a white little linen like sundress, put a little necklace on, curled my hair, did my makeup, did the pageant. I'm like, "I'm here, hello." You know,
Kara Shaver.
got it, I'm here. I ended up getting most photogenic, because you have to send a headshot in like 3 months in advance. Most photogenic, and I won the pageant. It's funny. All my friends came, because I forgot about it, and I like text all my friends like, "Oh my gosh, y'all, I forgot." All my friends, all their boyfriends came, and so when I was on stage, like walking around, you could hear all their boyfriends, like the whole Lumberton football team. Carol, go, Carol, blah, 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 blah.
And she's probably up there like,
I'm like legit smiling because I'm laughing so hard. You know, but it was a lot of fun.
We're almost done.
Okay.
Who is y'all's favorite person on the planet?
Damn. I mean, this one!
yeah, I can't pick. Like I couldn't.
He's right here.
We might take that, guys.
Say hi. Say hi. This is it for you.
Hello, can you say hi? Say hey.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Hi. So Katie, hi. Say mwah.
Mwah.
Look at mom.
Can you blow a kiss? There you
Yeah.
go.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
This is him. Okay. What's yours?
I can't pick. Just kidding. That's getting edited out.
So this is a two-part question. How did you guys meet, and what were your first impressions of each other?
You go. Because she has a strong opinion on this.
It's not a strong opinion. It's just a story. We met. Okay, so I worked at Onstage Hair Design in Beaumont, and she worked at Onstage Hair Design in the Woodlands. So our bosses were like business partners, and
My boss was like, y'all would get along.
y'all get along. And Kara was like new to the industry and fresh out of hair school, and he thought, here's somebody, like, talking about me, here's somebody that could maybe like take
Influence.
Kara under her wing and
Yeah.
like, you know, just help her through the beginning stages of her career. Here we are, 5 years later. I was told I'm gonna mentor her, and I'm gonna help her just through like dealing with clients, like asking for color formulations, just random stuff.
Someone that I like trusted to ask questions.
I drive over there, I get up super early, drive over there, they're at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's a 2-hour drive, and I get there.
Wait, what time did you get there?
I got there at like 8:50.
You got into
The Woodlands.
at 8:50, so you had to be there at 9 a.m. I never got to work at 9 a.m. And it's
Well.
about to show.
Yeah, because she was late.
What time did I get there?
You got there at like 9:30.
I never came to work at 9 o'clock.
Well, not only
No
did
one
you get
probably
there,
even told me I needed to be there.
No.
I was probably like no makeup.
I guess
at
because
9:30.
like I got to work at 9 o'clock every day, and
Yeah.
I thought that like, okay, well she's brand new, like of course she's gonna have to be at work at 9 o'clock. I don't know. There just wasn't any communication. That's all. But I got there, she wasn't there. And not to mention, when she got there at 9:30, she sat in the back for 20 minutes, put her makeup on. And I sat there like,
I literally don't remember
did I drive here?
Of this. Like, I don't remember any of this.
I remember watching you put your mascara on.
Are you serious?
In the background.
Did you make fun of me because you always make fun of the way I put my mascara on?
No, but I remember you used that telescopic L'Oreal mascara. I still use it to this day.
It's my favorite mascara. So let me tell my side of the story. And pretty much that is, I don't remember any of this.
Okay, what's your first impression of me that you remember? Like, having like an actual thought of me, other than that weird girl that drives here for
Probably because we weren't friends. Like, she's very, like, even going back and watching this video is probably going to prove my point. Like, I'm more like...
What is that?
She's very, like, planned and put together. Like, she has a lot of structure. Like, she works well with rules. I do not. I am very, like, I'm going to do what I want, when I want, and we're just going to make it work. So the fact that she said I was late, I believe it.
It's probably because she doesn't be working.
If I was told that I needed to be there at 9, dressed and ready, like, for someone else, like, I 100% would have been there.
You can't do all at once, though.
No, I came twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot more times now, but...
Like this morning, when I woke up at this time and I came into the salon and she didn't have her makeup ready. She had to put her makeup on and then we had to start the video. She was late.
What inspires you guys?
So many things.
A lot of things.
Like, so many
like
different things.
14 things just went through my mind. My family inspires me.
This table can inspire.
Oh, the counter is good.
It's a good counter.
Good.
It's a good
counter. Cambria.
It's sparkly.
My friends inspire me. Nature, the ocean a ton.
Oh my gosh, like
A
the
ton.
beach
The beach.
itself.
The beach, the like woods, like the country, like
Ooh, shopping inspires me.
shopping for sure. Yeah.
Shopping, new clothes, new shoes.
My employees inspire me a lot. Or just like be better for everyone that looks
Some
up to
other
me.
people, yeah.
You know, to have a lot of people look up to you and like I know people look to me
For
for inspiration, that work with me, and just having that in the back of my mind and knowing that I have
Pushes
to be,
me to
yeah, like
feel more inspiration.
it pushes me to be on my A game like all the time. So
You like stuck to one side of yours, and I like got lips.
I want to do the outro.
And out is what is that?
Alright guys, pretty much it. Thank you
Like,
for watching.
all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Kara and Kara Q&A. I hope you had so much fun watching. And I guess what are we gonna do? We're just gonna keep drinking some more champagne and laughing about all the shit that we just talked about that probably got cut out of the video because it was maybe inappropriate.
Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed our question and answers and this little nugget running around the back. It's pretty entertaining, I feel like.
Maybe for us.
All right,
Anyways,
have a great day.
Cheers.
Bye.